Hello, 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 my beauties. It has been a while since I came to my YouTube channel and podcast. So, if you are watching on YouTube, you will be watching the video. Um, so, please make sure you like my video. If you are listening to this on my podcast, please make sure that you rate my podcast and follow along. So, what I do here is I come on YouTube and I also use it to record my podcast. So, my podcast is the Self Love and Acceptance Podcast, and it is on Spotify. And that is just a way of me, I suppose, putting more content out there, ensuring that I am giving back to those who follow me. And I know myself, I love to listen to podcasts when I'm in the car. So it's really, really super handy. So, I'm going to talk a little bit today in relation to the conscious and the subconscious mind. And this is something that I often talk about. I talk about to my clients, and it is really trying to get us to understand ourselves and our mind better. And as I say, if only when we were in school that we were taught more about this, that we were taught more of the life skills and things that affect us on a daily basis. Um, so we operate with about 95% of the subconscious mind and only 5% of the conscious mind. So bearing in mind that our thoughts are just our thoughts. And as I've often heard on the Tony Robbins training that I did, our thoughts are just our thoughts. They're just thoughts. It does not mean that they're real. So when you can change your perspective of what's going on in your life, uh, and actually, come from a place that you question yourself and question yourself in from a place that's loving, that's caring, that's supportive. When there's something going on with me and I'm feeling down, and I might say to myself, well, where is this coming from? And why is this coming up now? And what is this trying to teach me? And what can I do to move myself forward? Or can I move forward? And is this real? Is actually real? Is this the truth? Or is this just something that I have made up in my head? Or is this just something that, society has taught me to believe about myself? Because we carry around, I suppose, societal expectations, especially around the way we should or live our lives. Many people that I have coached in relation to, that whole thing of like getting married, having children, having a certain type of job, having a certain type of career. And we're not all meant to follow those paths. We're all not all meant to, work in corporate, or we're not all meant to be parents, and we're not all meant to have like a 9 to 5 job. We are all very, very different, and the world would be so, so boring if we were all the same. And that's what I love about this world. I love meeting new and exciting and interesting people. So, your conscious and your subconscious mind, what is real and what is not, and what can you do to change your beliefs, to change your perceptions? What is it that isn't serving you, that you maybe believe about yourself or your life or your partner or your family? Um, and asking yourself these questions so that you will internally, so your intuition will give you those answers that you were seeking, because we always have the answers inside us. Sometimes we just need someone to help us, okay, to help us get it out there. Um, so I've been on quite the journey this year. I cannot believe that like we are into like practically November already. Okay, it's October the what 20th, 21st. It's the last second last week in October. Autumn is here. And it really, really, really is one of those beautiful, magical times of the year where we can quieten down our bodies, we can take that step back, take that break that we physically and mentally need a lot of us, because summer can be a busy time with, coming and going to see people, etc. And I always love this time of year because I think it reminds me of W.B. Yeats, and because of where I'm from. So I'm from the west of Ireland, and I grew up in a little town called Gort, and Gort has W.B. Yeats and Coole Park, and that's where he used to live and do a lot of his work. And I think about the Wild Swans of Coole and the poems that we would have learned going to school. The trees are in their autumn beauty, the woodland paths are dry. And that's, I don't remember it all, but I always think of that. And this time of the year, remember that nature slows down at this time of year. The animals slow down at this time of year. They hibernate, and the leaves fall from the trees. Think of the trees as ourselves, that it's used the leaves to their potential. It is now time for them to drop away and leave behind what no longer serves them, so that when they go into their little cocoon and they have their rest for the winter, that come next spring, they come back and they're more green and more beautiful and bigger and stronger and feel more empowered and more fulfilled. So I like to think of myself in the wintertime doing this and dropping those limitations, expectations that we put on ourselves, letting those things fall to the ground that no longer serve us, that we can move forward from. This is a wonderful, wonderful time of the year also to think about the year that you've had, what you've enjoyed about it, what ups you've had, what downs you've had, because we've all had ups and downs, okay? And that is the thing. There will always be things in our lives that challenge us. There will always be challenges. But it is through doing the inner work, and the inner work I do with my one-to-one coaches and my clients, as a one-to-one coach with my clients, it's doing that inner work. And in doing that inner work and personal development, it is literally knowing that whatever it is that we are faced with, that we can overcome. We can absolutely overcome. I know that's not always easy to accept at the time when we are going through this, but I 100% believe it in the very, very depths of my heart and in my soul. So as I said, October, November has always been, long before I did this, a time where I reflect on the year and think about what my intentions are and what my goals are for 2023 and what it is that I want to do. And I suppose while I would have been very much, achievement of which I've always got, now I very much like to what I call set intentions. So what intentions do I have for 2023, and what would I like to bring more of into my life? I will be doing a workshop around this in December or January. I have as yet to check in with my intuition to see when I feel this would be, the best time, the best, I suppose, time to support people, or the best time that would suit people. I did a workshop on this last year, and it was turned out to be really, really popular. So I will be doing this. And as I said, if you're watching me on YouTube, please, please, please give my video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And if you are watching, or if you are listening, to the podcast, please, please rate my podcast. It really, really helps me out as well. So looking at your goals and what it is that you want to get out of 2023, what it is you want to leave behind. So that is pretty much what I wanted to come on and talk to you about today. I am going to do a little card because, as you know, I am very intuitively guided. I am a light worker, so I do really, really love and adore my angel cards. And I hope to be doing more of these. So follow along with me. Oh, and I like this one. Thank you, based on what we were just talking about. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Oh, these are very nice cards based on just what we were talking about. So they are. Oh. So the first card, and these are from the Archangel Michael deck, which is one of my favorite ones. And it is to detach from the situation, explore your options, which we've just talked about, and let go of fear now. 3 cards, which is all very, very intuitively aligned with the conversation that we've had. And I've just looked, and it's 11:11 on the live video, how long I've been recording. So as always, my beauties, that is it for me for now. If you're interested in one-to-one coaching or an angel card reading, you can get me at lflindaflynn@gmail.com, and I will see you all soon. Lots of love and light to you. Take care. Bye-bye.